wondering where we are today. I mean, we are surrounded by black. As you can see, there's a really nice picture behind us. Today, we are at Blackout. It's located in Rosme Place, and I think it's one of the only rugby specialized restaurants in Sri Lanka. I don't have a picture, but if you see their logo, it's a Maorian inspired mask, because I think because when you say rugby, the first thing that comes into your mind, I mean at least my mind, is the black caps. So let's go in, we are here, so let's try what they have. Let's see what are the unique dishes that they have. Come on. So now we are here with the creator and the visionary behind Blackout, Mr. Hemanga. Mr. Hemanga, what I want to know is what made you decide that let's start something like this?
So from the age of when I was a little kid, I've always been into rugby. So for
Have
a
you
long
played rugby?
Yes, of course, I played rugby for Trinity a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
And so this idea was with me for a very long time. I actually wanted to do this for quite a long time, and then finally I discussed with my brother-in-law, and we said, okay, let's go ahead and do it. And so we just started. What we wanted to do was bring the whole rugby atmosphere into one place, and have a coffee culture, build the coffee culture as well as the cafe culture as well along with that. So we've done a lot of thinking has gone into the whole project in terms of deciding on the menus, the drinks and stuff like that. So we tried our level best to bring the whole rugby concept in here, so people can watch whatever their favorite rugby matches, support their teams and all that. Yeah. So I thought it's quite big. Rugby is quite big in Colombo and in Kandy and few other places in Sri Lanka. So we actually wanted to promote rugby and also the culture of coffee and coffee and rugby, yes.
Oh, okay. All right. So I heard that you guys have a special blend here at Blackout when it comes to coffee.
Yes.
That it's, I think it's completely yours. And can I know something about that?
Yeah. So what we do is we have our own blend of coffee. We have basically at the moment we have two different blends, but we are bringing in the third blend as well. So we'll going forward we'll have 3 different blends coming directly from Australia, but the coffee beans are from various countries depending on the blend. So what we do here is our coffee is always fresh because we bring down the green bean and then we roast our own coffee here. So whereas most of the other coffee places you go to, you will get you wouldn't know when the coffee was roasted. Yeah. So it's could be
you wouldn't get the actual coffee taste.
Exactly. So yeah, coffee after it's roasted, it has to be fresh. It has to be consumed within 36 hours or little more than that is fine. But then the coffee has to be fresh for you to get the proper taste. Coffee taste, yes. So I think we have undoubtedly, I think we got the best coffee in Colombo now. So
you guys had this event where you guys the coffee cupping.
Yes,
I think.
The coffee
Can I know
cupping.
a little bit about that?
Yeah. So we had this the coffee sommelier who came down from Australia. He's an Italian guy. He's an expert in coffee. So he's the one who actually did these blends for us. And he came down. He invited a lot of coffee lovers from Colombo. Some of the people we knew, some we just regular clients, whatever. So we invited all of them, and we did some coffee sampling. He taught people how to taste the coffee, how to identify different palettes or different types of flavors that you get in a coffee, and lots of things were taught.
Okay, so it's nice talking with you. It's nice meeting you. I'll let you be on your way, and let's go up and let's see what they have in store for us. Come on. So the order is, give me 1 moment. Okay, all good? All right. So let's start with the quinoa salad. Okay. And then from the one portion, and from the scrum down, let's go with the bani chow and the cocoa one. And So now that we placed the order on what we wanted, let's go into the kitchen and see how it's made. So we got the 3 drinks that we ordered, which was the flat white, the strawberry mash, and the hazelnut and honey chiller. So let's start with the coffee first, because as they said, their coffee is a specialty. So I'm gonna put a little bit of sugar. I like my coffee is extremely sugary, so still a little hot. So as I said, I like my coffee extremely sugary, but this doesn't need a lot of sugar. But this is good. This is like so good. So now that we're done with the coffee, let's try the strawberry mash, which is one of their mojitos. And as you can see, it's pink, it's red. I'm gonna go with pink. So. You know the strawberry flavored, the strawberry flavored jujubes, if you make it into a drink, this is what it would taste like, honestly. And the next we have the hazelnut and honey chiller, which is one of their iced coffees, which has whipped cream on top with, I think, hazelnut. You get the spoon with it. I'm so scared to stir anything in. Plus ice, a lot of ice. So let's try. I like this. Like, this is coffee. It's sweet. It's not the sugary sweet that you can't handle. It's not that, and this has the nutty taste in it. This is really good. So now we have one of the mains that we ordered, which is the coco ven. As far as I know, I think it has a red wine sauce in it with mashed potatoes. So let's try. As you can see, I don't know where to start. Okay, let me get a little bit of the chicken. Okay. With a little bit of a little bit of chicken with mashed potatoes, of course. This is so good. Like, the mashed potato is extremely creamy, and it's one of the best things that I've had. Maybe it's the I think I'm a little bit biased because this is my first dish that we're trying at Blackout, but yeah, you also get, I think, steamed veggies like broccoli and carrots. Let's try it with broccoli, I guess, because not a lot of people like broccoli, and I'm so hungry. So here goes the veggies. Yeah, this is good. Now we have the banisha, which is a South African dish, and it has a really nice history. If you have a little bit of spare time, I suggest that you go on and search up on this, because the story is actually very cute, and the reason why it's called banisha. So I'm gonna dig in with, you get a salad as a side, and obviously a gravy inside a bread. So I'm gonna dig in with my fingers, because you know, the Sri Lankan way. I'm gonna take a little bit. As far as I can see, it's chicken, I think carrot and potatoes, and a whole lot of other in the gravy. So I think you can have this dish by yourself. Like, you don't need to get a whole lot of starters and other soups and salads if you're getting this, because this is super good. And you get a salad on the side of it if you feel like, oh, this is unhealthy because it's carbohydrates and whatnot, but it's not. This is super good. Their gravy is, it's a little on the spicy side, but this is awesome, and I wish I could finish the whole thing by myself. Now we have the spicy salmon sandwich, and we get a portion of French fries with it, and obviously greens. I think the bread that they've used is the multigrain bread, and I'm not sure what, I think it's the smoked salmon, I'm not sure, but let's go for it. Let's go for it. The sandwich is a little on the dry side because it doesn't have a lot of condiments or anything on it, but it's by itself, it's super good. And you obviously get the French fries and the grains with it, and you can't go wrong. And I have to say that I'm not a fish or salmon fan, but I would have this again. I would have this again, I'm not joking. So which means this is super good. When it comes to the chips, as you can see, it has a few different colors and a garnish on top, and it has, I think, red potatoes and a whole lot of other things. And you also get 3 different condiments or dips. I think you get a mustard based, and I think this is a tomato based, because it's actually like red in color, red in color. And let me try that by itself, because it's like so red, it's borderline magenta. It's beetroot. I thought it was tomato ketchup or something, but it's actually beetroot. That's so pretty. And I think this is like a spicy mayonnaise or something. Yeah. Oh, it's good. Yeah, it's mayonnaise. So let's try the 3 dips just by itself, because it's chips. You can hear how crunchy it is. Yum. Wow, this is good. Okay, so let's go with the mustard based dip first. Ooh. I'm gonna take the red potato chip, and oh, it matches. Look how pretty that is. Okay. Okay. And the last one, which is the mayonnaise. Out of the 3 dips, I'm usually a mayonnaise person, like who I always eat something with mayonnaise, but I think if you are here, you have to try this just because of the beetroot sauce. So we have the breakfast toast that we ordered, which is I think Japanese omelette with avocado and toast. As you can see, it's gorgeous. I love this. And I think the specialty with the Japanese omelettes is the layers that they have. So I think I finished all the forks, but let me try. I have a knife, no forks. Okay, so now we have the Japanese omelette with toast and avocado. When it comes to avocado, I'm a little biased. I don't think it should be in breakfast food. I don't like it, but let me try it with this, and if it works, I promise I give avocado a chance. I wouldn't be biased against it. So great. It's gonna be a huge bite, so oops. dish, avocado works because it needs like, since the toast is a little tough and it's a little dry, and when it comes to the omelette it's a little bit oily, it needs that freshness to cut through it, which avocado gives it. So for this dish, avocado works. So as a dessert, what we ordered was the sticky toffee pudding, which we have, and as you can see, it's quite pretty. I mean, it's toffee, and if you like toffee and sticky toffee, it will be awesome. And as you can see, I think the pudding is also glazed with the toffee on top. Let me take a bite and a little bit of. Oh, this is good. Oops. It's still hot, so you can like, okay, the pudding is still warm, which means it's super good. And you can see a few pieces of like fruits and nuts in the pudding, but if you are a person who doesn't like any of that, you can, I think this will be a dish that you'll like, even if there's nuts and fruits and inside the pudding itself. It's not super sweet. This is a good dessert and I like it, and one of the best desserts that I've had. So the final thoughts on Blackout. I love the place, and if you are a rugby fan, this will be a perfect chill out place for you. And as I said, the service and the staff is extremely helpful. If you need any recommendations, they will help you with it. And it's a gorgeous environment. And the best part is, if you want to watch any rugby game or football game, they have personal spaces like this that you guys can come in and scream from the top of your lungs. But since this is a private room just for you, you guys can do whatever you want. And they have the snacks if you want, like the homemade chip that we got. They have different snacks and bites like that as well. So overall, I love the place, and I would probably come back just for the coffee, because again, the coffee was amazing and I need my coffee. So this is an awesome place. If you are around Colombo 7, if you are around Rosny Place, you can always drop by to Blackout. And if you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel and press that bell icon to get the latest notifications when Hype uploads. You can find the social media accounts for Blackout in the description box below. You can find us on Facebook at Ceylon Today, and on Instagram at Hype by Ceylon Today Web. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.